Let me start off by telling you the train of thought that I was going through with the announcement of this movie. I hear they're making a movie called The Apprentice. It's a biopic about Donald Trump. And I said, wow, that seems kind of interesting, kind of curious about that. Then I hear Sebastian Stan's going to be playing Donald Trump. And I'm thinking, oh, wow, Sebastian Stan's not a bad actor. This would be kind of interesting. It's a role that he's probably never played before. I've only realistically seen him as Bucky. So it'd be kind of nice to see what kind of range this dude has. So you know what? Shit. I'll give it a try. Then I see this article here. The Apprentice's Sebastian Stan says he got PTSD playing Donald Trump. Immediately turned off. Why are actors today so unbelievably soft as human beings? Now, if you were to tell me that Andrew Garfield, after doing Hacksaw Ridge, maybe had to check himself into therapy. Like, if that was a headline, Andrew Garfield checks himself into therapy after doing Hacksaw Ridge, I would say, you know what, I understand that. If you were to tell me Tom Hanks needed to go to therapy after Saving Private Ryan, I would say, okay, I understand that. If another headline came out that said, oh, Anthony Hopkins needed to watch a straight week of happy cartoons after doing Silence of the Lambs to make himself smile again, I would say, sure, I understand that. But Sebastian Stan, PTSD from playing Donald Trump, you are as soft as tissue paper, Sebastian. And honestly, you're kind of forgettable. Let's take away Marvel from the dude's career. He was in The Martian. Did you actually know he was in The Martian? I kind of forgot he was in that. The dude is known for playing Bucky. And if you're not playing Bucky, no one really cares about you. You really don't have that much range. You don't really have that many different... I think he was Pam and Tommy Lee or something like that. He was in a Hulu original. Who the hell cares about that? This could have been your time, Stan. Sebastian, whatever your name is. This could have been your movie to really show that range, to go out there and give a hell of a performance. And then you just completely muddied the waters by saying you had PTSD playing a role in a movie. Unbelievable. Ironically, as I was getting ready to film this, an article popped up on my screen. Sebastian Stan struggled to lose Trump traits from The Apprentice on Marvel film. So after he filmed the movie The Apprentice, he found himself still doing Trump mannerisms for the Thunderbolts. Unbelievable. Why are these stories? Why are these stories? And they're quotes from Sebastian Stan. He said, and we were doing scenes, and I would do something, a thing or two, and be like, fuck, this is still living somewhere. Why would you want to openly say, hey, I'm kind of incompetent. I'm kind of a moron. I dove too deeply into playing someone else that while playing a completely different role, I found myself doing mannerism. Why would you say this stuff? And he talks about this right here. He says, I'm fucking 41. I just worked pretty hard to get into shape here. He had to gain 15 pounds to play Donald Trump. In the Thunderbolts trailer, Bucky looks kind of fat. Bucky looks kind of pudgy. Was that a direction with the Thunderbolts that now Bucky is depressed and fat? Or Sebastian Stan simply couldn't just lose the weight for that role? But it's weird with Hollywood. So many other professionals, like Russell Crowe, gained a lot of weight for Body of Lies. Got in really great shape for Robin Hood. Christian Bale, same thing. Loses a ton of weight for The Machinist. Gains a ton of weight, ton of muscle for Batman. Sebastian Stan, I gotta hear about you gaining 15 pounds. You're in the Thunderbolts. You look fat. You look out of shape. Is that the point of the Thunderbolts? This is a sad, pathetic group of people that just can't get it right. Unbelievable. Actors today. What a strange thing. I'm only 34 years old. I'm saying this shit. Actors today. You guys are soft. You guys are soft as tissue paper. I can't imagine why Sebastian Stan would sit down. What is this place called? The Evening Standard. I'll link it in here. Why would he sit down and say these quotes? Did he think it was going to make people go, wow, you're a pioneer. Wow, I feel so bad for you. You kept mannerisms as you were paid for $1 million movie and you couldn't break those mannerisms, go into another $1 million movie. And I have no idea if it's even going to be in theaters. I don't even care to look it up. When I hear that the main actor gets PTSD playing a role, it's amazing that he has this issue, yet other mega stars in Hollywood that have been in actual traumatic roles, you really don't hear a peep from them. Unbelievable. So, The Apprentice, Sebastian Stan, man, are you going to see the movie? You think this guy's soft as tissue paper like I'm saying? What do you guys think about that?
But the king's crown is heavy to hold in the shadow.